All right. And we're back, y'all. We're back. We had some technical issues, but hopefully it works this time. I'm going to wait for LaTroy to come back, and then we're going to wrap after this. So it's going to be a part 1 and a part 2. And hopefully it will work. So give it a sec. Boop. Give it a few minutes. They're saying the connection is slow. They just don't want us to be great. The connection is horrible. Hopefully it works this time. Okay, it's a slow connection. Let me try to add LaTroy back. Let me add LaTroy back. And then we're going to wrap because I don't know what is going on today. And I saw the top of my... There we go. I don't know what just happened. It just stopped and then it was a playback. We were doing this or that, Fashion Dolls. We're going to continue with LaTroy here. We're going to get this interview. So this one for the books. So this is going to be part 2. We're going to continue on. All right. Okay. So, yeah, we were talking about would you rather celebrate Christmas in town or travel out of town? And you said Miami. You were currently in Miami. And then that was before the live cut off on us.
Yeah, so I'm currently here in Miami, and we were recording the Good Old Boys a couple days ago, doing our Christmas episode and talking about how Christmas doesn't hit the same. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm in a warmer climate because
Yeah.
there's nothing like waking up Christmas morning and there's snow on the ground and it's kind of chilly and you have to put on your beanie and your coat and boots and go outside and play. Like to me, that's the essence of Christmas. So I haven't really gotten used to going outside celebrating Christmas in shorts, which a lot of people would say, well, let's trade places, but it just seems like it should be like 4th of July or something instead of Christmas. So right now I'd say travel somewhere cold.
Oh, yeah. And that feeling, like you said, being able to get up and then, of course, your family's down there, presents under the tree, You smell the taste of home cooked food. All of these things is what we want to feel, that Christmas tradition. But everybody celebrates Christmas tradition a little bit differently than the norm. So being in Miami, some people would recommend. I know down here in South Carolina, if you're near the Myrtle Beach, if you're near that waterfront, it's gonna be cold, and I know it's cold down here. Like yesterday, I said I couldn't do it. Like what I'm wearing today, like I did it today because the weather was a little bit more tolerant for me, but yesterday it was cold, and I said, "Why you cover from head to toe?" And I know a lot of people can relate to that. So tradition, start your own tradition, start your own thing, but just as long as you're around the ones you love to do it. Okay, here's the next one.
Okay.
Would you rather decorate your home with white lights or multicolored Christmas lights if you had the choice?
I'd say since there's enough white in our house right now, it'll be multicolored.
Need some color. Need some color. Even
Yeah,
though
need to.
white is a beautiful color, is crisp, is pure, is everything. I like some color. So we're gonna throw some red, some green, some yellow. I remember they had my grandmother's house lit up like it was Reno City, Nevada. And one part of the house was green, another part of the house was blue, and then she had the white angels. We got Mary and Joseph in the front. So my aunts and my cousin were responsible for that. Like they did not play about the Christmas decorations, and in fact, every house on the block was lit up. It was beautiful. So you got to have some color. Okay, two more.
Two more.
Would you rather give a store-bought gift or a handmade present if you had the choice?
It would depend on who's making the gift because sometimes like handmade gifts are just it's a bespoke, it's unique, it's something that um like ties you to that person, whereas a
Oh,
store-bought gift, is it's a dime a dozen, and it's like it didn't really take a whole lot of creativity or time, that's put into it. So, um, if it's someone that is creative and handsy with it, then yeah, I'll take the handmade gift every day. But you know, if they're not talented enough, then yeah, just give me something that I like, something that I would wear or use on a regular basis.
yeah, and then the person will be feeling some type of way like, why didn't well, I gave you this for Christmas. And I just be like,
I don't even know where
it's
it's at.
so hard. It's so hard. You try not to hurt the person's feelings, but you know it's something that you can't use. Give it to another person, regift it and give it to another person who could use it. So those are just little ideas. Okay, speaking
And
of gifts,
you also have to like when you see the gift, you have to like put that fake smile, like you're excited and happy to
yes, like
receive the gift.
thank
Deep
you.
down, you're just like,
Yes.
what am I gonna do with this? Where can I hide this? Or I gotta wear it at least one time and take a picture, and you'll never see me in it again.
And you have to put on the smile where it says, thank you. Like, yes, I love this. And you're on the inside dying, like, oh God, I don't like this gift at all.
How did
Ooh,
you know I was looking for this? How did you know I wanted this? Who told you?
yes. Absolutely. You got to put on for that person. That person be like, now you know that's cap. Now, I already know you don't like the gift. At least be real with me.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of gifts, would you rather play Secret Santa or attend the White Elephant gift exchange?
Um, well, we do the white elephant. When I'm at my grandma's, we pull names and we buy that one person something. We each probably come up with like three gifts that we want and put it in a group chat, so it's not a complete surprise. But to me, I'd rather do that than a Secret Santa.
Yes, absolutely. My mom said pull names out of a hat. That's what my mom was suggesting with trying to get the family together and buy gifts for each other. You don't know what a person likes. And I've been telling my audience as well too. Pick a person's brain to find out what it is that they want. Like I know the big thing this year was the Brandy and Monica tour. I
Hmm.
would have surprised somebody in my family if they wanted to go to the tour. We could have went together with tickets. That would have been great. If they're a music lover, headphones, a microphone, anything, earbuds. I know a lot of people like the noise tune out headphones. So
Right.
when you're on a flight or whatever, you can't hear a thing, you just put them on. So surprise them with something like that, but pick their brains to find out what it is that they've always want or that they've needed. And I
So
know
gift cards.
even
So
with
gift
getting
cards
gift
are a
cards,
no-no.
yes, gift card if you want to. I know for me, I am a Ulta girl. I am a Ulta girl. So for somebody like me, y'all know I love glamour, I love makeup and hair products and fragrance and all of those things. So something like Ulta would be great for me. A Ulta gift card would be great. That's just an example. But there's other people out there that like the same thing as well. They like they smell good. So you can get them a Hibbett Sports gift card, or you can get them a gift card to Nike or wherever they decide to shop, whatever that they like, whatever their choice, and load it with as much as you want to. Go crazy with it. Surprise them. So that's just a suggestion. You know, if you don't want to go and pick something out and then they don't like it, you can let them give them the money to go get whatever they like. And I know my father sometimes would do little things like that with me and my brother. Like if we wanted something, he would let us go and pick out our Christmas gifts ourselves. Or be like, I'm going to take you here for your birthday. I'm going to take you here for Christmas. So those are little things that they would do. My mom, she would do the same thing. My mom would sacrifice and make sure. And I know some of the families watching. So the biggest confession right here is we would sneak around and look for our Christmas presents. And my mom would have them stashed good in the house. And yes, sorry, mommy, this is when we were younger, though. We grown now. So we would always find out what we were getting. We'd be jumping up and down for joy. No, you do it. No, you do it, me and my brother. And we'd find out what it is anyway. And we'd get it on Christmas morning, try to wrap it back up as best as we could. So, I
Be
mean,
checking the
those
boxes.
little things right there. Yes. And my mama bought me, what did she buy me? She bought me my first cassette. And the first cassette that I got was Aaliyah's One in a Million. So it was on
Mm.
cassette. And at the time we had, what was the store called? FYE. So she went in there and she just loaded up with cassettes. And I can remember, I think it was Brandy, Aaliyah, and me and my sister, my sister that passed, we had a thing for B2K. I had such a crush on Amarion, and if he ever sees this, he will know. um, and I remember we used to get the posters, all of those little things. I remember, and I remember opening up the cabinet, and we had VHS cassettes, and then the Aaliyah cassette tape was right there. So that was what I found. And my mom, she surprised me with it. She sacrificed to make sure that we had a lot. And she hid it. Me and my brother found out what we got. I think for him, he was more into video games. Me, I was a music head, big on music. And so me and my sister, we both had the same interest, music. But we found out what those gifts were. And we tried to wrap them up as best as we could. We got the extra tape and everything. We slacked that thing down to make sure that there was no proof of that we, knew. But we already knew what we was getting. So we were blessed.
Yeah,
And
I think
that is a blessing.
I think my mom and dad they had to start double wrapping the presents
Yep.
because there was times where they would only use the single wrap and you can press real hard up against it and see what sort of video
Oh, yeah.
game I was getting. So me and my brother we would cheat all the time. Like we'd be looking for the receipts to the presents to find out in advance what we got. We were like snooping around like crazy.
And see, those are just the best Christmas memories, those little things right then and there. And now we passing it on to the next generation of those out here who are getting their Christmas gifts. Like my nephew, my 2-year-old nephew is a big on Mickey Mouse. He loves Mickey Mouse. So my mom, she went and she bought this big, I don't know where she got the gift bag from, like the Santa Claus bag where he has the thing where he's carrying over his shoulder, and just put a bunch of Mickey Mouse stuff in there. He's got it. She put books, children's books, all of that in there, from bought him sneakers, everything. So she really went out of her way to spoil my nephew. And for me, I don't know what she's going to be doing, but I know she's going to love her gift, because I try to get my mom, look at me, try almost letting it slip. So it's not going to happen because I know family watching. But I'm going to
Yeah,
just
you
say
gotta get
this.
off. You gotta get off your set.
Mother's Day, I got her a bunch of things to sort of help her relax throughout, the day, like the eye patches and a lot of soaps and hand creams. My grandmother, it was the same thing, and then hair brushes, hair clips. So those little things right there are the most. So just surprise them. But gift cards are not off the table. Definitely give somebody with a gift card. Load it up. If they say, I've been wanting to go to this store, load them up. I know for me, I could spend the whole day in Ulta Beauty and Victoria's Secret, and I will be okay. Bath and Body Works too. So those are my three. TJ Maxx is another. So I can't complain if I get a gift card from those places. I'm good. I can get whatever I want out of there. And just load it up. Surprise the person. If they said they want to go to a certain store, take them to a certain store.
Mhm.
Trick them. Tell them you're going this place, and then take them to their store, and then surprise them with the gift card that way. Have fun with it. Just do it in different ways. And I know my mom, she would do different things like that for me and my brother as well too. When she would be out sacrificing, working, and making sure that me and my brother had, and my sister as well too. So yeah. But that concludes our Christmas holiday this or that fashion dolls with LaTroy Gardner, the one-man catalog. This is part 2 because part 1 is up. I don't know what just happened. FB is on some mess. YouTube is on some mess. I
Okay.
couldn't hear LaTroy, but hopefully
Google
next
me
week it will be better. Yes.
and Instagram. Like you got your you on house arrest. I'm surprised they're allowing you to even do the Facebook Messenger live.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm in IG jail, y'all. So I said some things about Megan Kelly, and Instagram saw that and said, "We got you. We gonna put you right here where you belong. We gonna put you in no place." And with no lie, I can't monetize or nothing until this thing is lifted. And I don't even really monetize like that on Instagram anyway. So I'm just like, it's not a big deal for me. But just as long as I'm able to post and you guys are able to see my stories and you're able to communicate, I'm leaning more towards bringing the platform to YouTube, because you got Don Lemon on YouTube. LaTroy does his show there and posts his clips there. King Jobs is there. It's so many that are on YouTube. So I'm leaning on moving to YouTube versus Instagram. So I'm like, she can say all of these hateful, mean things, and I get IG jail. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I don't make parole. What was it, like Queen Latifah and Bringing Down the House with Steve Martin? I don't make parole until November 14th, 2026. So that's a whole year. But 2026 will be rolling in, and it'll fly by in no time. So just got to watch what you say and what you do. But I'm still going to continue to keep, bringing truth to power, if that makes sense.
Well,
Yes, 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 yes.
at least you're not permanently banned or serving a life sentence. There's a platform that I'm permanently banned from. So at least you only have
So
to do it.
they're getting us out of here. They are silencing Black creators, and there's so many out here. This is why we have to start creating our own. And that's key and important as well too. So we have to keep continuing to use our outlets to speak truth to power and bring awareness the best way we can. So that's what I would say to anybody going into 2026. Yeah, use your resources. They are there. You've got LaTroy said, why don't we go on Zoom? And I said, my phone's about to die. Did I do my Zoom on? And we wanted to do Google Meet and all these places. I was like, I hate making my audience have to go on different places, but for today, we did it, and it's perfect. The suggestion of FB Live from LaTroy worked. So chef's kiss to that. So the only thing, when I went back and I watched the replay, I'm just like, wait a minute, I see forehead and I see eyes and I see red lips. So then you would think this is a Revlon or a CoverGirl commercial. But my God. But we got it done. We got it done, y'all. So LaTroy, before we wrap, what gems would you give to anybody going into the new year of 2026 and beyond? Because this year flew by so fast.
Yeah. I mean, I think just this interview itself is enough of a gem, and that's to when one door closes, you try the next door, and even if that one doesn't open, you continue to um, approach the next door, and one of them will open, or you'll be able to kick it down. And a lot of times when you kick it down, then that shows, how adamant and hungry you are. So just stay hungry, stay inquisitive, continue to put your best foot forward. Like, don't take no for an answer in 2026. Just continue to push, push, push. No, no,
Absolutely.
no steps backwards. Only moving forward. Um, like Stevie said, keep your tight circle around you. Appreciate the time that you have. Travel. Um, eat healthy. Exercise, and try to soak in as much of the good news as possible. Stay away from the negativity. So, um, and if you need someone to talk to, like, start a podcast. Like, to me, just being able to communicate, especially during the pandemic, doing stop, look, and listen, that helped me get through, a lonely period, like being stuck in the house. So, like, for those that are, dealing with loss of loved ones, or um, loss of employment, um, going through a divorce, or any other hardships, like, just find people to talk to. Just have conversations. Um, Texting and all of that is fine, but there's nothing like actually picking up the phone or meeting with somebody in person and hashing things out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to add on to what LaTroy said, again, make sure that you are talking to people. Make sure that you are surrounded. Do not sit up here and be alone, because I know a lot of us go through what's called the holiday blues, where we're sitting here alone and the Christmas holidays start to creep up on us. We're alone and we're feeling cornered. We're feeling all of the things of missing the one that is no longer here with us. I know, like I said, when my sister passed away, it was bittersweet. It was like, we don't celebrate that. But she would want us to remember her. She would want us to be, happy. So remember the happier things about that person and continue on, because life will go on. You continue to carry that person's torch with you. All of the knowledge, all of the gems, all of the things that they've imparted into you to help you along the way. So don't forget the ones who would from you 100%. 100%. Don't forget those that are there. And I would also say to anybody going into 2026 and beyond, create yourself a vision board, a to-do list, write down your goals, write down everything that you want to complete before the year is out. We all have resolutions of things that we want to work on to be better in our lives. So continue to keep telling your story and inspire others to keep telling theirs. All right? And that's what I would close with Fashion Dolls. So, to my South Carolina brother LaTroy, always a pleasure. I had such a great time, minus all of the hiccups and technical issues. We finally got two amazing lives, so you guys will be getting a part one and a part two, and they'll be uploaded to the channel. But where can everyone follow you and check you out at?
One Man Catalog on Instagram, on YouTube, Push Play Pods for all of the Forecast Media content, for Stop, Look, and Listen, The Good Old Boys, Unemployment Line, Giant Robot Radio, Rainbow Bridge, all of the sports content, The Bedroom, yeah, pushplaypods.com, Forecast Media, um, Tech Girl Podcast with Gertrude, techgirl.dev, DEV. Check that out. Also have the Art of Storytelling coming with Mario Washington and Ken Lane, where we'll kind of dissect the process of podcasting, especially in the B2B space. So be on the lookout for that as well. And if there's any other projects I'm working on, I'll keep you updated on the socials as well. So, Stevie, like you said, Carolina fam, almost 1,000 interviews. That's incredible. Continue pushing forward. Like we said, you the next Wendy Williams. So I'm proud of you, and I love the fact that you didn't let Instagram incarcerating you set you back. You decided to persevere and push forward, and YouTube will probably be a better home for you. So just continue to keep the content coming, and I'm always here for you.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna have you back on again, my South Carolina brother, Gamecocks. For all of my Gamecocks lovers out there, for all of my South Carolinians out there, if you know, you know. I love y'all all that garnet and black. And to my fashion dolls in the universe, I love you all as well too. And I will see you guys next week, Tuesday. Be ready. My colleague Now's the Time, your favorite dynamic duo, is back. So make sure you guys tune in Tuesday next week before Christmas. Me and Now's the Time will be giving you a live. So make sure you guys head on over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys are supporting LaTroy, One Man Catalog, Forecast Media, the Good Old Boys, and Stop, Look, and Listen. Amazing conversations. Make sure you guys go and check him out and support. And a very special thank you to my beauty contributor, makeup, beauty, influencer, all of that, Melanie Nalla, my Bridgers. A very special thank you to Bubs the God, King Jibes, Conscious TV. It's so many. Deshaun, Harold, each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all all so much for supporting me on this amazing journey as I get through and through my, as LaTroy said, my incarceration period. Y'all know I'm getting the Zsa Zsa Gabor treatment up in here, and I love it. I love y'all all, fashion dolls, and I will see y'all next week. And tune in. Till next time. Bye, everyone.
Peace.